Alrighty, fanboys and fangirls, it looks like the Z Flip and the Z Fold 3 takeovers are going to start, but it looks like will have to wait a little while before we get some refreshes. I'll explain the possibilities of that and also if the rumors are true. Also on today's episode, the iPhone 12 mini isn't actually selling really well, and that's actually a good thing, and I'll explain why. And lastly, Android 12 is on the horizon, so let's just jump on board with all of the news and jump on the bandwagon early. All of that on today's episode, so stay tuned. Yo, what's happening everybody? Michael here, welcome back to Technoid. I hope you all are doing well, hope you all are staying safe. Anyway guys, we are finally back in the groove. I'm getting my feel again of making videos, and also our views are steadily going up. But again, like I always say, don't focus on the numbers, focus on your content. And I'm thanking that you guys are coming back, and I really appreciate you guys. I missed all of you, so let's keep that groove going. Now, for some strange reason, it feels like it's been a while since I filmed Technoid. I don't know why. I've been pushing a lot of reviews, but I wonder why it feels so long. Hey, Lieutenant, quick question. Do you know when was the last time I filmed an episode here?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say you uploaded about a week ago.
I'm sorry. I didn't even know it was that long. Also, by the way, clean look. I like that you got new glasses. I also like the jacket.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I definitely enjoy it.
Wait a minute, isn't that my jacket?
Man, what you talking about? You shut your dumb ass up.
Go back in the closet. I'll see you later.
Shirt. Yeah, I'm looking at him.
All right, everybody, let's get this video going. If you enjoy the content, you enjoy what I bring to the table, if you like my videos, make sure you hit that like button, share the video out with your friends, and also subscribe for more content. Turn on your notifications so you do not miss when I upload. And to returning subscribers, thank you as always. All that out of the way, let's get it going. Alrighty, the first story up, main story, the Galaxy Z Flip 3 and the Z Fold 3. Now, as I've been saying it for a while, it looks like the push for the foldables is going to start, and it seems like we're gonna have to get used to a new time schedule for these releases. Because according to Ice Universe, the Flip 3 and the Z Fold 3 are basically the Z Folds, whatever they're gonna be called. I'm just gonna stick to Z Folds or the foldables, I don't know. Basically, Ice Universe claims that in a tweet that we will have to probably wait about 5 months to see the Flip 3 or the Fold 3. Now, of course, this is kind of a little early, as of course, most of the foldables have a track record of coming out more towards the summertime, so around August into September. And also, sorry about the stuttering, guys, it's been a long day for me. But I kind of can see this being a pattern, because if the reports are true, that of course this year's note will be the last note, if that is the report, if it's the report, then the time frame would then be moved to July, because if you think about it, we've had February, then we had July, but then of course what could we do for August? Well, that would have to be a very weird kind of frame, but then of course if Samsung is serious about actually making foldables the new replacement, then the time frame is going to have to be altered. They're going to have to change and tweak how they do their release cycles. Because while it is cool that they have different variant of phones and different entry points for so many users, it is confusing to keep up with them. Come on, M series, F series, A series, like how many series phones are we gonna have? What are they gonna do, recreate the alphabet? Like seriously, these phones are hard to track on their own. And now the foldables are gonna come in and go, yeah, we're gonna take over a slot. But according to the rumors, it seems the reason why they're going to be waiting is because this year is going to be a really big push for the foldables. As according to GM Arena, it says here that the earliest rumors indicate that both of the foldables will be using ultra-thin glass, which will be a second generation variant of this glass technology. Both of the foldables are rumored to expect to launch around $2,000, $1,500 for the Flip, depending on what's inside. But it seems here that the bigger version and both of them may have a 120 Hz refresh rate, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. And the long-awaited support for the stylus is also included in this report for both models. Now, I don't understand why you would need a stylus for the Flip, but for the Fold, I can completely understand that. That's a huge screen. You're gonna wanna utilize that. So overall on this, I'm gonna say that while the rollout is going to be a little rocky, I'm really glad that Samsung is trying to be ambitious, that they're trying to push the foldables. Of course, I have been on record saying that I am not the hugest fan, but I appreciate that they're sticking to their guns. You know, not many companies are willing to go this extra mile, and you know, for all the trash that I give Samsung just as much as Apple and Google, I gotta give them credit. They are going to follow through on this. This is the one thing that they really want to nail. So you know what? You get a gold star, Samsung. You get a gold star. All right, story number 2, let's talk about the iPhone 12 mini. Now, as you know, Apple has released so many variant phones, and obviously this year has been a huge release cycle. We have the 12 Pro, the 12 Pro Max, the iPhone 12, and of course the iPhone 12 mini. Well, according to Mac Rumors and a couple of rendered sales areas, basically a bunch of websites that just cover the generated sale revenues, basically it says here that the iPhone 12 mini has only sold about 5% of the entire 2020 iPhone series in the first half of January, according to the counterparts cited on Rentors. Counterpart research indicates that a handset of over 6 inches of the iPhone 12, 12 Pro, and 12 Max have outperformed the smaller model by 5% total global. Basically, that means that the mini has only sold a fraction versus what the other 3 models are selling. Now, earlier in the intro, I said that this was a good thing. And the reason I said this is a good thing is that Apple can maybe shift their attention more towards the budget phones, the SE, making more variants. Those, I feel, are a better replacement versus this one. I get people like a small phone, I get it's compact, and there's a lot of benefits to that. But if the people are willing to take a bigger phone over the smaller one, then the sales speak for themselves. I don't have to really go into detail on this. That's just the way the principle works. If something outperforms one over the other one's either gonna have to get a step back, or they're just gonna have to take that off the board and shift their focus on another product. And that's why I say it's a good thing. If Apple doesn't make another mini phone, or if they just take a step back on the mini and focus more on the SE and SE Plus, those phones will probably outsell the mini just because of how they sell well. But as you guys need to remember, and this is something clear you have to remember, all these iPhone devices, they're just an instrument to get you into the ecosystem. So it doesn't matter what iPhone you're buying. You're not just buying it for iOS, the integration. You're buying it to get into this ecosystem of Apple Music, Arcade, MacBook, iPad support, everything. So even if it's selling 5%, hey, that's 5% of the market that they're grabbing into the ecosystem. So they're winning anyway. And last story, Android 12. Now, as you know, Android 12 is really going to be a big shakeup because according to XDA developers, it seems that the next OS is going to have more support for widgets and new privacy features. According to the XDA notes, it says here that the leaked documents and screenshots were verified, and they basically exclaim at the beginning, "Take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt." So I'm basically just saying that. But according to these rumors, it says here XDA developers have posted screenshots showing off new features and upcoming Android release, basically showing us that there will be new widget supports, that you can use your camera or microphone with widgets. You can also have microphone access, phone locations through privacy menus, but most of all, there will also be activity statuses, shown missed calls, and more in these widget bars. So not only will you have better security, better privacy features that you can control not just in settings and in widgets, but you can have more useful features. Now, I think I can understand why Android is doing this, because not only is it more customizable, but they want to up the production of widgets. If you guys have seen the craze that iOS users have been doing on TikTok and everything, by the way, shout out my TikTok. It's more of a private, personal account, but you can follow me there if you want. But the point is that Android 12 is probably going to try to take on that hype because listen, whether you want to admit it or not, you Android fanboys, Samsung guys, whoever you are, whenever Apple does something everybody follows, or whenever they get late to the party, they usually do it more polished. And that's what happened. They put widgets in iOS and everybody went crazy and made videos and just kind of felt like the iPhone was new again. And that's exactly what Android's going to try to build on or capitalize on this momentum. Make it feel new, revolutionary, and add things that they've already been doing. Now, of course, we all know that Android's been doing it longer. We all know that for sure. I don't need to go into detail on this, but what I can tell you is the privacy settings need to be improved, because the track record with Android and security is a little rocky. But overall, I think this is really good that they are focusing on privacy and new widgets, not just for iOS capture, but just to kind of help make it more customizable, because that's what Android is known for, being the most customizable, being the most fun, but most of all, having a good time. And that's for today's episode of Technoid. Now guys, this was a really short episode, so I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you disliked the video, hit the dislike button. That helps circulate my videos anyway. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow on the next episode. Take care, everyone, and peace!